How's it going, Hbar holders? Thank you so much for tuning in to yesterday's emergency update. I had to bring one out because I just saw across nearly all of Twitter and YouTube there weren't many of these famous pages making any updates for you guys. So I just felt that I had to step in and make some updates on Casper, VeChain, Hbar, and Trias. Go check them out as well. We were pretty much calling the bottoms exactly, and that is for now, of course. But over the past week or so, back on the 21st of Feb, as soon as we created this 9968 low, I considered this the support that I need to mark out, and that going forward must be maintained in order to eventually break this high that we just created. So we got up into this price point 11.7, and then we got rejected and formed this new low. From this point of new support, we tried to break out of this high. Unfortunately, the 4-hour closure was underneath, and then that is now looking like it could be a potential fake breakout, so a fake out. And now that we're looking to hunt this low, but we never got down to that price point because during that period of consolidation, it allowed the 55 to come above that 9968 low. So this is specifically why in yesterday's update I marked out all three of these new lows, well specifically this one, and said from this price I was expecting the follow through. We did actually manage to break the high, which is what we were saying needed to happen the following days, and it has done so. Of course, we've got our highest body close, and we did actually manage to close above this price point, which is what I suggested in yesterday's update. So amazing that it all happened as predicted, literally overnight. So please go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and share. We're trying to hit 10K as soon as possible. I think we can do it in the next month or two max. So the expectation going forward, unfortunately, guys, because just after this breakout, we ran into the 1414. This is what's stopping the continuation. So we are back underneath this resistance. I'm not too scared about that right now because we've got a very close layer of support. As we were approaching this high over here, we can see, first of all, when we first rejected it, there's a wick rejection on this 1272. Then we pushed through, came back underneath and confirmed the 1272 as resistance once more. Another go at doing it over here. Now we actually push through. It looks as if we're coming back to this key area now for support. So a previous resistance flipping into support. We've also got the 20 moving average lying over there at around 11.4 cents. So if we could now catch support within this area, reclaim the 11.7 high, flipping that into support, then eventually the 1414 will give in, which is 12 cents, and then we will target 13 cents. This is, I know, very small in the grand scheme of things because we are expecting 15, 18, and 20 and 22 over here in the upcoming future. So finally, before I finish, I just want to take you back over to Twitter. Make sure you're following me there. This is where we pretty much were calling. I was just showing a little clip from yesterday's video where we were marking out all three of those new lows. We were saying that all we really care about is the main 9968 support. As long as that is being maintained, then we believe these are higher lows and that we will pretty much bounce just as we have been doing every time from the 55 or the 20. When here was the 20, but when we lose the 20, it should be the 55 as we see previously to the left here on the 20, 20, 55, and again yesterday very nicely over there on the 55. Straight after this video, there we go, we have some followers of ours saying that they even purchased Hbar all the way down at those price points. Oh no, actually a bit earlier, in fact. So yeah, so from earlier updates, oh, he got in very nice and early, all the way back down over here. So he's just been riding this all the way up. And this consolidation range, for someone that got in down here, it's easy to deal with. But if you're, for example, getting in at the top over here, then yeah, maybe it is a little bit scary. But I maintain my bias that 9968 is the low that we want to hold. And as we now have the 55, we're actually above that point of support. We just want to maintain the 55. So going over to the Hbar chart once more on the 4-hour time frame, we can see from yesterday it has already climbed up a little bit more nicely in line with that support. So let's now bounce from the 20, take out the 1414, and hopefully by then we can see the 55 in line with this 1272. As you can see, it is just a rough guide and it is not technically following it exactly, but since breaking out of 8.5 cent, we've called for this, well, even much early on. It was all the way back down over here. We were calling for 22 cent. In fact, even before that, ever since towards the end of last year, we've been calling for those higher price targets, but it's only now months and months down the line actually coming true. But again, since breaking the golden pocket here, it's just a rough guide. As you can see, the guide is saying that we'll reject this area and look for the 1272 as support, but you can see we just hit the 1272 as resistance and use the 1 as support. So it's just a rough guide. It's not going to be the same every time, but it's usually around this area that we correct anyways, guys. So it's something that I was anticipating, and now that I've marked out that low for you guys, I do and really do truly believe that 9968, as long as that is support, that is our current higher low bottom, and we are looking to eventually continue to our targets 15, 18, 20 and 22 cent. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to take advantage of the Discord community, there are so many things in there to take advantage of. I post my trades, all my buy alerts. You have access to my portfolio, and I have a percentage split, so you know which ones are more important. You also have my support daily in there where you can ask me anything. I analyze the charts, of course, and we also do weekly live streams twice a week, so a minimum of 2 hours a week of mentorship in there as well for you guys. So use the links down below. It is only $25. This enables me to continue bringing out this free valuable content here on YouTube and Twitter. Cheers everyone. More content in the Discord.